Man, I was busy looking at my hands. BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. We got a couple of things to talk about today. First thing I want to say is I want to speak on the Keith Lee situation. I think that that's very important. Besides the Keith Lee situation, we're going to talk about this whole Diddy thing. So apparently, I don't know how true this is, but allegedly Diddy's home in LA was raided. I do not know how true this is, but it's a thing that we could talk about and discuss. So we will. Hold on. So the Diddy thing, and there's one more thing in the title that I would like to discuss. And there's something not in the title. I'm gonna bring that up real quick. Johnathan Majors, I want to discuss that. Biden impeachment, I want to discuss that. P. Diddy, we're gonna be discussing that. But there's a couple of things I want to talk about before we actually get to the crux of our conversation. The first one is Keith Lee, because this is going to be the quickest. Please vote. I'm going to keep that vote up there for a little while because I want to know what you guys think about, especially the people in New York City vote. I want to say this real quick. So Keith Lee came to New York City. He tried to do like the thing that he does where he goes around to all of the restaurants or whatever, and he gives people publicity or whatever the case might be. So what ended up happening is when he came to New York, he doesn't know anything about the town. He don't know nothing about the city. So when he came to New York, he kind of went and ate exotic shit. You know, things that he didn't think that he can get at home, but they weren't really New York-based things. So I'm going to say something real quick. The first thing is this. What the F is a salmon chopped cheese, fam? Stop trying to put a mix on shit. And so what happened was Keith Lee asked a lot of restaurants like what, they were doing, what their mixes were, how they could, whatever. This one place said we have an amazing salmon chopped cheese, so that's what he went and tried. Keith Lee, this is what you're going to do. Next time you decide to come to New York, you're going to come fuck with me. I'm going to tell you why. You came to New York, you had a terrible experience. I'm a native New Yorker. I live in a neighborhood where they hate my guts. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to New York and you're going to be with somebody that generally everybody hates. I haven't done anything, by the way, Keith Lee. I've done nothing. People just decided that I'm just to be hated. Literally, that's all that happened. So I'm going to go places where they F's with me. And I'm going to take you to some of these places where these people F with me, fam. Like, they F with me. So these are good people. Your problem is that you didn't know where the good people were. All right? You had no idea where the good people were. I'm going to take you to the good people. I'm going to take you to the people that F with me. All right? You're going to get some good food, good New York food. They're not going to trick you with that salmon shit no more. You're going to get some good food. All right? They tricked you. All right? Now, one more thing I want to say about New York, Keith Lee, if you don't get it. In New York, and this is a sad thing to say, people don't really want to see you win. People want to see you struggle and lose. Once you understand that concept, you'll understand that you don't go everywhere. The problem is you went everywhere. You didn't know where to go. First of all, you should have stayed the F out of Queens. New Yorkers don't go to Queens. The only people that go to Queens is people from Queens. Like, when people don't go to the Bronx, they're like, I don't want to go to the Bronx. It's dangerous. When people say they don't want to go to the Queens, it's like, it's what the hell is there? The Mets? 50? Like, what's in Queens? The airport? Dude, anywhere where they put an airport, there ain't shit happening. They don't put an airport somewhere where where there's a lot of good things going on. They put an airport out of the way. They put an airport places where they don't expect people to need to go. That's where they put the airport at. Go find out. That's why the airports is always in innocuous places that's hard to get to. They don't put airports places where people want to go. Airports ain't Queens. That's one. Two, that's another point. Then this is the main thing I can say. People in New York want to see you struggle and fail. The majority of people. Where you're from, it's probably different energy. When you win, people clap. In New York, when you win, people get angry. In New York, when you win, people want to destroy you. They want you dead. So, and I'm only talking from personal experience. I'm not talking from nothing else that I've seen anyone else do. I'm only talking from personal experience. If you're talented, they want you dead. Next time you come to New York, you holler at the kid. I'll take you to where the good people are. You're going to be able to eat some good food. You're going to enjoy yourself. And people won't talk crazy about you on the internet because you're a good guy. Good guys need to stick together, fam. All right? There's not many of us out there. There's really not many of us out there. With that being said, let's get to the show. All right, so before, wait, hold on, I got to slow up. Before we shout out to Kyra Knows. Let me do roll call real quick. It's past the 5-minute mark. So I put a message up there. Did I pin it? I pinned it. We need all the support we could possibly get today. If anything, if you got $5, if you got $1, we need all the support we could get today. It's a big thing. We are doing shit over here. But at this point, I need to also show the people that's investing in this, what we're doing over here, that I can get 1 or 2 things done with my own community. You understand? Because at this point, they're looking at me and they don't see me being able to get anything done with my own community. All they see is every time I need something done, they got to write a check. So I need to show them that I can get stuff done with my own community. You understand? So I need y'all to pull up. I need y'all to pull up, and I need y'all to pull up with the verve today, because I need to show them that I could get shit. How can I sell our community as a brand if basically all the haters are saying all of you niggas is broke niggas? And so why would somebody want to invest in me if the only people that come to our platform don't even invest in the platform? Like, they don't want, like, okay, so I'm gonna give you a good example. A lot of these artists, like the City Girls, their whole entire demographic basically are broke bitches. If they didn't get with Diddy, they don't make it. All right. So it's important for us to sometimes show the people who are supporting the platform that we have people here who are going to support the platform. And if we have something worth selling, that they'll buy. So I need people to pull up today. I need people to pull up today and Friday, actually. Today's Thursday, right? I need people to pull up today and Friday. There's eyes on us, and we need to look good. With that being said, I want to say something about Trump real quick. We got into the Diddy stuff, but I want to say something about Trump real quick. I know I'm fucking dragging it. Go to the 10-minute mark. I'm gonna try to take 2 minutes to get rid of all of this shit. So Kyra said, yeah. Dude, if people donated to the chat like they were before, we'd already have like deals with companies. But they convinced y'all to not spend no money over here. They convinced y'all that I was a broke drug dealing or drug addict and all this other weirdo shit. Like, there's people that want to invest, but why would somebody invest in me if my own people don't want to? If my own people gonna watch me struggle, why would some company really want to invest? But my own people gonna sit up here and watch me struggle every day. My own people gonna come in here and see people coming into my chat acting crazy. Don't nobody defend me. In my own community, I don't get love, basically. Why would they spend money on us? Why would they spend money on us? Hold on. I'm talking to somebody right now that is working behind the scenes, getting stuff done for us right now. Just texting. Shout out to the homie. Just text me. Just literally just did a business deal in front of your eyes. Ask me, do I want an animation done? Yes. Copy. Copy. Sorry about that. Literally doing business while we're talking. I'm supposing you in here and you hear what we're talking about. So that's why you started the conversation with the third party this early in the morning so we can get this shit out the way. With that being said, watch, there's gonna be people saying I'm lying. And then you're gonna see the shit. Like it don't matter. People don't treat me like regular human beings. Like you know I'm telling the truth, but y'all gonna still believe I'm lying. Like you know I'm telling the truth, but somebody's gonna say I'm lying. You're just gonna believe them. I got a terrible life. Anyway, absolutely terrible. Okay, so real quick, and I want to get through this. Y'all know Donald Trump said he's gonna get rid of there's a tax that Donald Trump said he's gonna get rid of. It's fucking hold on. I believe I downloaded the damn thing. If I downloaded it, I'm gonna let you hear for yourself. Kyra, contact me on Instagram. Copy? Contact me on Instagram. Hold on. Sorry, I'm busy. Literally doing a business deal while we're talking. Then there's no way for me to contact you. Then it is what it is. Just forget about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. All right. I don't even worry about it. The only other way to contact me is through my telephone, and I don't give people my telephone number, so don't even worry about it. I appreciate you being here in the morning. How about that? Boom. Hold on. I want to let y'all listen to something real quick. So Donald Trump said he's going to eliminate a tax, a very important tax. I'm sorry it was taking us a minute to get to your man, but Donald Trump said he's going to eliminate payroll tax. Do y'all know what payroll tax is? Donald Trump says that if he wins the election, he's going to eliminate payroll tax. Now, for anybody that's saying he's lying, you lying, because everything Donald Trump said that he was going to do, he literally tried to do. The Democrats blocked him, and then after blocking him, the Democrats called him a liar. You know how evil that is? I'm going to say this again. Do you know how evil that is? Donald Trump is trying to do something that him and the Democrats know we're going to benefit from. The Democrats sabotage what he's doing and then say he lied the whole time and was never planning on doing it. Do you know how evil that is? That's not hurting Donald Trump. That's hurting us. Donald Trump's rich. He doesn't need the tax breaks. He doesn't need all of the things that he was trying to do for us. He doesn't need it. He's rich. His kids are going to be rich. Their kids are going to be rich. Wealthy, pardon me. You know how evil that is? Every time Donald Trump tries to do something for the people while he was president, the Democrats tried their hardest to prevent him from doing it. So he said he's going to eliminate payroll tax. If anybody knows or anybody that agrees with that, put it in the chat. I want to know what you think about this. So first I'm going to put, what is payroll tax? What is payroll tax? Right? Let's see what payroll tax is. The person that I just did the business deal with is going to be in the chat today. You do know that, right? The thing you're saying I'm lying about, they're in the chat every day. Payroll tax are the taxes employees and employees pay on wages, tips, and salaries. Why you erasing all of your messages, Kyra knows? Any particular reason? Anybody else think it's suspicious Kyra knows keeps erasing her messages? Anybody else think it's suspicious? And as far as I know, the real Kyra actually does have Cash App. Anyway, payroll taxes are the taxes employees and employers pay on wages, tips, and salaries. These taxes include federal, state, and local taxes. So Donald Trump is going to get rid of federal, state, and local taxes? So why y'all not going to vote for Donald Trump now? Donald Trump said he was going to build a wall. He built the damn wall. That's way more impossible than eliminating these taxes. I want to say one more thing, and then we're going to talk about this Diddy shit. Listen, what do I keep telling y'all? We do not want raises. Raises don't do shit for us. What we want is for it to be a livable society, a society that we live in, that it's not too, that it's livable. Fuck a livable wage. How about living in an area where the taxes aren't so high, where the cost of living isn't so high? So it's about bringing the cost of living down. That's what this is about, fam. Who keeps telling y'all that? Oh, all right. Who keeps telling people that? Who is the one that keep telling y'all, forget about who's the one that keep telling y'all we need livable situation, forget about getting raises. Raises don't do nothing. Raises don't do nothing, fam. They're 100% tricking you. Raises don't do nothing. All right? Raises don't do nothing. What I mean by that is when they raise the minimum wage, they're only raising minimum wage because the inflation has already went up or inflation is about to go up. That's the only reasons why they're gonna raise minimum wage, fam. Them Democrats just be tricking you. That's all. Because all they gotta. Yeah, because when you get a raise, the taxes take your raise anyway. When you get a raise, taxes take your raises anyway. So half of the time y'all getting raises, like let's say you get a $1 raise. It's really not a $1 raise. It's really like less than 50 cents. It's like you really got like a 30-cent raise or something. 25, 30-cent raise. Because all of the rest is gonna go to taxes. You understand? So y'all busy out here wanting to get a quarter raise Well, I'm busy out here saying we got to make the cost of living go down. Which one of y'all you think is who you think is going to be more effective? Who plan you think is going to be more effective for the people? Making the cost of living go down or just paying people more money while the cost of living keeps going up? Fam, I'm never telling you nothing wrong. I promise you I'm not. Yo, what do y'all think about this? The thing they just said I was lying about. This is part of the thing they just said I'm lying about, by the way. So when I throw this on the shirt, who copping? Also, this is going to be on the shirt by the end of the day. When I throw this on the shirt, who copping? I plan on trying to throw this on the shirt. We got to hope that also, Kyra knows you could just go buy merch. You do not have to send nothing to a P.O. box. Just go cop some merch. That's it. You can literally just cop merch. Kyra knows you can literally just join the green team. So I'm not trying to be a dick, but she was like, yo, I donate to the Cash App, right? You can just join the green team right now for $5, and that could be a $5 drop. You could donate to the Super Chat. You don't have to donate to the Cash App. You don't have to donate to the PayPal. I'm just explaining this because when people like say a thing and I'm like, well, you don't need to do that thing. There's tons of ways that you can support the platform. You're just choosing one way and saying you can't do that. Anyway, in any regard. Woo! I'm also a big One Piece fan, by the way. I want to, next time I actually do get into a physical confrontation, I hope I remember to yell out gum gum pistol. Oh! Oh, I got to ask one more question. I want to say one more thing. I want to know, can I get that without the BBN on it also? Can I get that without the BBN? She capping. I don't think that's the real Kyra Knows. I think that's a fake Kyra Knows. The real Kyra Knows, I believe, has Cash App. So I don't think that's a real Kyra Knows. I think that's a fake Kyra Knows. What they do is they come in here and they convince people to never come back. And then after they convince people to never come back, they then pretend to be that person and come into the chat and talk to me like they're that person. You understand? So they could try to make other people think. So they could try to make other people think that that person and me had a falling out when we never had a falling out and I never did nothing to that person. So they'll come into the chat and they'll be like, yo, fuck, why you did that to me, Frost? Why you did that to me, Frost? And I didn't do nothing because it's not even a person. You know, that's why I keep saying, okay, pull up to the Cash App. Okay, pull up to the green. You're not even green team, man. You're not even green team. So when a person comes in here and they not even, and that might be the real Kyra Knows, but when a person comes, that might be the real Kyra Knows, just so we could be clear. I'm not trying to shoot it up. But what I'm saying is when a person pulls up and they don't show no support at all, and so it's kind of like, I know we don't all got all the money in the world. She drops the comments. I appreciate the comments. I'm not coming for you, Kyra. Whether that's a fake Kyra or a real Kyra, that person hasn't been saying anything disrespectful in the chat to me. So I don't have no problem with that account. You do not have to spend money over here, just so we could be clear. You can do what you want to do when you want to do it. With that being said, should I call this? I don't know if I'm going to call this. Let me see what they're writing. We need all of the support we could get today. We for today to all weekend, basically. We need all the support we could get. We buying a new camera right now. Shout out to Brandon Washington. We pulling up on the camera right now. Hold on. We copping the camera right now on live. Give me one moment. We copping the camera right now. Gathering, I got enough for the tax because it's 42. So it's 42. I don't know if I got enough for the tax. We're gonna see. We gonna see. This is the camera for the computer, as you can see right here. This is the camera for the computer. So first we're gonna try to get this one, right? Oh, I need this. I need that floor mat thing so bad. That costs $13. Somebody buy that for me. You see that mat right here? You see that mat right here? It costs $14. Somebody cop that for me and send it to me. Somebody pull up to my shit and send this shit to me. It costs $14. Shout out to Hassan Shipman. Shout out to Hassan Shipman with the $50 drop. Let's go. I got people in here this weekend. We need to show them that our community care about what we doing over here. It's important. I'm not asking everybody to drop 50s, but if we could get some 5s and 10s going, we could show that we got support over here. We gonna win, fam. Them people that told you I was not gonna win, them people that told you that we was not gonna win, they lied to you. We gonna win, fam. I promise you. I had a revelation this morning. I don't even know if I should share it. Because I don't consider myself to be no kind of prophet. I don't consider myself to be nothing like that. I'm not that. I'm just a regular man, fam. So I don't want nobody thinking that I'm out here trying to purport to be something I'm not, because I'm not. Just a regular man, fam. But I did have something that I considered to be a revelation today. I don't know if I want to talk about it. I did have something I considered to be a revelation today. I don't know if I want to talk about it, though. So hold on. We're going to cop a couple of things right now from our wish list. We got some drops coming in. We're going to pull it. We pulling up. I haven't talked about the Diddy thing yet. Y'all want me to talk about the Diddy thing real quick? And then get back to this shit? All right. We in here. Buy now. $46 it come to, right? I can have it on Wednesday. Let's go for Wednesday, right? They gonna tell you, oh shit. They gonna tell you I'm lying. Shout out to everybody that pulled up to the super chat, to the Cash App today. All of that is y'all. Even if a little bit of the, for everybody that pulls up to the Cash App today, a little bit of that, of whatever you pull up to, went into that camera. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the Art of D Glass. So we just copped the camera. What's next? Where y'all think we should get next? I need this right here. You see this? We need this right here. You see? Just so you can know, because the wish list down there, anybody could go down there to my wish list, right? And you can get whatever you want, and then they'll send it to me. So you don't even have to send it to me like this right here. And I like this right here. I need this. We don't. If you see what I'm shooting on right now, you understand that we need this and we need some of those. But everything down here is important. When we get that right here, we're gonna we need this after we get the PlayStation, so I could let everybody know what we're doing, because we're gonna have servers up at some point. Yeah, I want a new shower head. I just want a new shower head. I don't need one. And that's a toaster oven slash air fry. So just showing y'all what's down there. I don't think I have anything right now lined up, and I think I have a light to help me make the light. I gotta go get a light bulb from the store today. We're gonna come back to all of this stuff. We got to start talking about Diddy. I got Diddy in the caption. Shout out to Brandon what with the $10. Shout out to Brandon, the other Brandon Hunter with the $10 drop. Appreciate you, my brother. We're gonna take a couple of bucks out of there. That went to the camera too. Anybody, we need support today. We need support the whole weekend. We need to show these people that want to spend money on us that we got stuff going on over here. I don't know no other way to say it, man. All right, so I want to say something real quick. Allegedly, Diddy's house was raided by the FBI. I do not know this to be true. I am not certain about this. I have only seen this online one place on YouTube. And the place that I saw it was a guy talking about how he saw it one place. And then he played the video. So that's the only reason why I'm even talking about this morning, because honestly, we're supposed to be talking about Meg and Tory Lanez this morning. I know I'm dragging it out, talking about all this other stuff, but we got a lot of Sean Diddy Combs stuff to talk about this morning. So we're going to be talking about Megan. Pardon me. So allegedly, his home was raided. I do not know this to be true. Right now, he's in London, I believe. He's out in London or something like that. He's doing some business over there. Allegedly, he went out to London because there's some people that say like he got like one of his billionaire boyfriend or some shit. I'm not saying that, but he has a billionaire friend out there that he allegedly went out there to try to get some assistance from. You made a new page, Hassan? So he tried to go get assistance from. So he has a guy out there allegedly that he went out there that's a billionaire, and he went out there to try to get that guy to help him out so these problems will go away. I want to say something real quick. I need for y'all to understand what's happening to Diddy. And then I want to get into this whole conversation. We're in the Diddy conversation now. I need for y'all to understand this. The thing that's happening to Diddy is the same thing they tried to do to Kanye. You do know this, right? These guys got too much money for them to just kill them, and they got too much money for them to cancel them. So what they need to do is they need to make them lose all of their money first. This is the same thing that they did to R. Kelly. They just did it in different ways. With R. Kelly, they made him spend all of his money on law, on his lawyers and everything. And also, R. Kelly didn't have as much money as these guys because he's been hiding the fact that he's been doing what he's been doing for so many years that most of his money goes to, making sure he don't go to prison. Most of his money goes to paying people off. So, fam, he's writing songs and just so he could give the songs away to other people so they won't tell on his crimes. That's crazy. Anyway, allegedly Diddy's house was raided. What I believe they're trying to do right now is they're trying to separate Diddy from his money. Once Diddy gets separated from his money, they could put him in jail. You can't put him in jail right now because his crimes, there's not enough evidence of the proof of his crimes. This isn't an Epstein situation. Which I don't understand about the Epstein situation is y'all found out about Epstein probably 3, 4, 5 years after they already was doing all of these investigations. People just wasn't talking about it publicly like that because they couldn't, because Epstein had too much money. He had too much influence. And if you talk about Epstein, you have to talk about powerful people because that's who he was allegedly catering to. Diddy's a similar situation, allegedly. So I want to be clear about this. The person said they took 30-something tapes out of his crib, right? 30-something tapes out of his crib. I don't know how true this is because how the fuck do they know how many tapes the FBI took out of his crib if the FBI raided his crib? If the FBI raided his crib. How do they know how many tapes they took out of his crib? How can anyone know? That it's not like the FBI is walking around saying, we're going to tell you all the confidential evidences, all of the confidential things that we doing over here is to put that guy in jail. We're going to put it on Front Street. FBI is not doing this, fam. So that's why I don't know how true it is that his home actually got raided. But what I do know is this. That's the FBI playbook for you to be out of town, and then they raid your house when you're not there, and they're not trying to arrest you at the moment. See, if they're trying to arrest you at the moment, they're going to raid your house while you're there. But if they're not trying to arrest you at the moment, they're still gathering evidence for whatever the reason might be. They're going to wait for you to be out of town. Now, go check this out, fam. How many times do you see the FBI raiding people's crib when they're not in town? It happens all the time. That's a tactic. So I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is... Didn't they do that to Trump? They did that to Trump, right? They waited for him to not be in Mar-a-Lago, wherever the hell that is. And then they raided his compound, right? I don't know how accurate I am with that. If anybody knows, put it in the chat. I want to end this poll and start a new poll. So let's just go over this poll real quick. If you want to vote on this poll, vote. And I know I have typos. Was that person that told Keith Lee to eat salmon chopped cheese wrong? 40% said yes. 13% said no. 13% don't know what the hell they're talking about, by the way. Another 13% said 50-50. That 13% also don't know what they're talking about. And 33% just wanted to see the chaos. 33% was like, I just want to see the chaos. Let's end this poll real quick. 15 people voted. Now I have a whole nother question. And I would like to know what you guys think about this. I hate that it's doing this shit now where it's not, it's like, okay. Oh, capitalize. Excuse me. Do you think Diddy will end up in prison? Yes, no, 50-50. Just want to see the chaos. Yes, we already purchased the camera. Camera's already bought. I don't know if this is the real. I'm gonna DM you, my fine sir. I'm about to DM you. For everybody that don't know, I don't want to say what his profession is. He probably don't. Also, did y'all see the BBN trucking merch? We have BBN truckers merch. I know we have a lot of truckers on this page. We have BBN truckers merch. Go cop it and then go take a picture in a nice place. I'm pretty sure that's a fake account. Don't kick it. Don't kick it. Yeah, don't kick it yet. I want him to see it. The fuck that went off for? Yo, what up, my brother? Yo, we live. Hey, what's going on, man? Yo, there's a fake account in here, you fam. No, it's not me. I'm driving. I know it's not you, fam. I'm telling you. You want us to kick him or let him live? Nah, kick him. Kick him? All of the kicks. No, it's not me. Boom, he's out of here. Because people don't know that people be coming in here with the fake accounts. So I think a good thing for me to do every now and then is to hit people up when the fake accounts come in. So other people know I don't be capping when I be like, people be making fake accounts of you, fam. Right. All right, I'm gonna let you get back on the road. Godspeed. And we got that camera. You the man, homie. Salute. Let me turn this other light back on. I don't know what happened. What the fuck? What up to the few? All right, let's get back to it. So I want to be clear about this. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. I think they're trying to basically. Okay, copy. All right, copy. Copy. I'm gonna try to follow that advice, Arthur D. Glass. I'll be trying, fam. I'm just a different. I lived a totally different life before, fam. I had very short patience, and I was real quick for physical altercations when I was a lot younger. I'm very happy that I'm not that way no more, and I struggle with it on a constant, everyday basis. And that's kind of what y'all see some of the time when you see me get frustrated because I'm not used to going back and forth with a nigga over stupid shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is real talk, fam. I'm not used to going back and forth with niggas over stupid shit. This is just not shit I'm used to. You understand? Y'all new niggas out here that y'all like arguing, like that's what women like doing, fam. Like y'all like arguing. I don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's literally a female trait. When women get bored, what do? Pick an argument. You niggas is women, fam. You niggas is straight women, fam. I'm not used to this. I grew up with men. I grew up with men acting like men and women acting like women. Boys acting like boys, girls acting like girls. I grew up in that era. I didn't grow up in this era that y'all got going on now where niggas is sassy. Oh man. Oh man. That's a fact. Y'all niggas is sassy, fam. Y'all be outside standing in the corner talking about another man, fam. Y'all be sassy. Y'all be outside talking about a nigga, and then when a nigga walk close enough to hear you talking, then y'all start changing the subject, smiling in his face. Y'all sassy, fam. I remember growing up, when somebody tried to do some shit like that, every nigga that was standing there when the bullshit ass nigga tried to do some shit like that, called him out. Yo, wasn't you just talking shit about this nigga? Then you just say you couldn't live like, fam, I grew up in a different era. This stuff y'all doing now is weirdo stuff, fam. I'm sorry. I grew up in a different era. This stuff y'all doing now is weirdo stuff, fam. I promise you it is. I grew up in an era where if a nigga on the corner talking crazy about somebody else, and that person woke up, and then that dude tried to be like, "Yo, what up, son?" or some shit like that, everybody there calling them out. What the fuck is you just talking shit about this nigga? Y'all different, fam. Anyway, let's get back to it. Y'all ready to talk about Diddy? We still talking about Diddy. So I want to say something, and I want to be clear about this whole conversation that we're having about Diddy. They're gonna take that nigga money. They're gonna deplete his resources, and then after they deplete his resources, he's going to jail. That's my belief. Y'all don't understand how many times Diddy escaped going to prison. I think that's what the issue is. Y'all don't know how many times he's been under investigation. Y'all don't know how many times there's been rumors and people coming out saying shit. But what happened is he got money. So since he had money and he got influence, he was able to shut people up. Yeah, dude, Mark Curry wrote a book in like '08 talking about all of this shit. It's a book out. What's the name of the bad boy book Mark Curry wrote? Dancing with the Devil. There's a whole book out, fam. I thought Diddy was gonna go to prison in the 90s, fam. I thought Diddy was gonna go to prison after the Mary J. Blige debacle. Y'all just don't know about it. I thought he was gonna go to prison then. I'm just being honest with you. I've thought Diddy was gonna go to prison. After the Mary J shit, I thought he was gonna go to prison. Then the shit happened with Sean. I was like, he's a dub. Then he able to skate out of that shit. And then there was another situation that happened where I thought Diddy was specifically would have got in trouble and went into prison. And it wasn't even a Cassie situation. Something else happened. When it first came out that he was involved with the Biggie killing, I don't even know why that wasn't looked into more. I mean, not Biggie, Tupac. I don't know why that wasn't looked into more. I've thought this dude was gonna go to jail. He just had too much power. He's supposed to be like the 11th richest man, either in the world, of the 11th richest black man in America or something like that. I don't think he's the 11th richest black man on the planet. I think he's the 11th richest black man, like in America, fam. Dude, name me one bad boy artist that just won and took like 0 losses. Name me one. I'll name you artists that's with other people that just won and didn't take any losses. Not everybody. Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, they just won. They didn't really take any losses. They just won. Diddy, everybody that deals with Diddy got to take losses and get screwed over. But the reason why that is remember, I told you how Satan works, and I told you how God works. God puts you through the trial, and then he gives you the reward. Satan gives you the reward, and then he gives you the punishment, and then you have to go live through the punishment. Because the reason why you got the reward was because you did wrong. So now you have to go live through that shit. You understand? That's what's happening to niggas. Just so we could be clear. So people go work with Diddy. Diddy do that spirit cooking shit. And then he casts them off. Because he cooking their spirits when they doing that porn shit. You do know that, right? He's spirit cooking. Why do you think R. Kelly was so important? He was spirit cooking children. If you don't know what that means, then you don't know what I'm talking about and you don't get it. That's why when God has his hand on your shoulder, you have to be conscious of who you deal with. I learned that too late. But now I know. Knowing half the battle. The other half is doing. Okay, now I can just be as depressed as I want to. Nope, we're gonna talk about you today, bitch. Part of my language. That was not nice for me to say that like that, but I'm so pissed off at her. She's just a terrible person. She's just a terrible person. She's a terrible person. She's a terrible person. An absolute terrible person. She's a terrible person. I got a question. I put this on Instagram the other day. I am curious as to why women do singles mixers. Every time I hear a woman talk about a man, it has to deal with not needing one. Could somebody explain to me why women go to single mixers? They're going there to meet other women, right? Because as far as I can tell, every woman talks about, all they talk about is how much they don't need a man. American women. Damn near, basically. You know, that's the the most important conversation. They just really hate men. They just really hate men. So I'm curious as to why women go to single mixers. Put it in the chat. I would like to know why women go to single mixers, because they don't want a man, as far as I can tell. They really want a woman. That's why these sassy dudes keep a girlfriend. All you got to do is be sassy. You're going to keep a girlfriend, fam. I promise you. Because women don't want to date men. Any kind of masculinity is seen as toxic masculinity. So any masculinity you have at all is a problem. Different question. While we're on this topic, can I say something? So women are always talking about how they need to be protected from men. Not bad men, not dangerous men, men in general. Because somebody explain to me who's supposed to be doing this protecting. This isn't a threat. This is a question. Women say they need to be protected from men, but yet you don't want to come to men for protection. Who's supposed to be doing the protecting? Can somebody explain this shit to me? I'm not trying to be a dick. This is a real question. Women love talking about how they need to be protected from men. Could somebody explain to me who's going to be doing the protecting? That's one. Two, how are you? But the police are mostly men, right? That they need to be protected from, correct? You ever seen two women try to arrest a man? Have you ever seen two police officers that were women try to arrest a man before? I promise you it's hilarious. It was hilarious, wasn't it? They couldn't do it either, could they? They had to either wait for a citizen to come help, or I didn't even see whatever you saw. But I'm pretty sure they either had to wait for a citizen to come help or a male police officer, right? So I need to know who's protect. Also, if the head of Christ, pardon me, is God, and the head of man is Christ, and y'all women are trying so hard to be protected from man, you're literally trying to make sure God is not in your life. I'm going to say this again. The head of Christ is, the head of Jesus, head of Christ is God. The head of man is Christ. So the only way that man could get to Jesus, pardon me, the only way that man could get to God is through Christ, right? The only way woman could get to Christ and then get to God is through man, right? So what do you think that the liberals and all these other dudes is really, all these other people are really doing to you when they're telling you to stay away from men and that men are bad? How are you going to have God in your life? You have no husband. You have no father. You have no male in your life that has a connection to God. How are you going to have God in your life? Put it in the chat. I would like to know. You're just going to make up in your brain that you can also have a connection to God, even though God himself in the Bible says that you can't? It's written in the Bible that you cannot have a connection with God except for through Christ, period. And women cannot have a direct relationship with Christ. They have to have a relationship with Christ through men, right? So what are these people really telling you when they when they trying to get you to hate all men? You know how I keep trying to come over here and I keep trying to explain to y'all, if you wishing certain things on a person, you're actually wishing them dead. I'm going to say that again. If you're wishing certain things on people, even though you're not consciously like, I want that person dead. If you're wishing certain things on people, you're actually wishing them dead. A lot of people are going to go to hell for the simple fact that they was just out here hating people. No other reason. You probably never did a bad deed. You probably never committed a crime. But you had hate in your heart for a good person. You're not even supposed to hate your enemy. God says, pray for your enemy. You're not even supposed to hate your enemy. But you out here hating a good person and then laughing about the hate you have for that good person. Some of y'all cannot get into heaven. You've done so much evil that your heart can't even be cured to the point where you can do good. That's why God says to protect your heart. Protect your heart. What do you think these people that's stalking me, harassing me, and trying to destroy my life is really trying to do? They just want me to go to hell. They want God to stop loving me. So they want me to do evil and hateful shit. But I won't. So they call me pussy because they're trying to convince me to do evil and hateful shit. But I won't. So they send little kids to come try to fight me. But I won't. So they send homeless people to come harass me. But I won't. So they have people follow me around everywhere I go. But I still won't do evil. And y'all still think that these people are the good people and I'm the bad person? You still think this? Let's get back on Diddy. And no pun intended. Sorry about that. I did not mean to laugh at that stupid shit. I often don't realize something is funny until after I'm already commencing to say it. I just want to be clear about this. A lot of times I don't be knowing shit is funny until after I'm already in the process of saying it. I don't be having no idea. I don't be knowing. So our camera is gonna be here soon. We're about to have a new camera. Shout out to everybody so far that pulled up today. We got a couple of more things we could go after on this list. If anybody else is pulling up today, we got a couple of more things we could go through on this list, y'all. We can knock a couple of more things out of the box that we need over here. Oh, I need those. We need this. We need these two things the most. Anybody over there that really want to be a we need these two things the most. I just want to be clear about this. These are the things that we need the most on the whole entire list. Since we just purchased that other camera, I can get rid of this camera. Boom. Don't need that. Delete it. I need that mirror like a mug. I ain't gonna lie. And I need this end table like a mug too. You see that dining room table? I don't got no dining room table. Living room table. I need one of those shits like a mug. Anyway. All of the things is happening. Everything's in process. With that being said, so we still on Diddy. I know I'm jumping around and shit, and I'm seeming not like all the way. You know, I know I'm jumping around. We're gonna focus for a couple of minutes. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna focus on this topic for like 3 or 4 minutes, and I'm gonna jump around a little bit more. All right, so I want to be clear about something. And this is and I want to get to the Megan Thee Stallion conversation. So let me just run through this Diddy shit real quick because I want to get to Megan Thee Stallion. So I want to be clear about something. I don't know if Diddy's home was actually raided. I would expect for a raid to be happening at some point just because you got so many people that's talking about these tapes. There's a lot of people that's talking about Diddy had tapes. He's been taping people, this and this and that. What did I say about what have I been saying this whole entire time? The Me Too movement turned those tapes that he was going to use as like collateral to try to force people to do things. It turned it into evidence. So now all of the tapes that he was allegedly making so he could try to extort people, it all became evidence. I guess that's the best way to know whose side God is on in this conversation. So all of those tapes allegedly became evidence. We do not know if what capacity or how these tapes are going to be used currently. But basically all of the tapes are evidence now. So they got to deal with that. And that's just what it is. And that's if they did the raid. So I don't know if the raid happened. I guess we'll find out in a couple of days. I'm gonna tweet. I'm gonna just say P. Diddy raid and see if anything pop up. Other than the YouTube videos that I saw. TikToker says Diddy home was raided by the feds. Media Takeout reported this. I'm gonna read this article. A producer named Arthur Fleck. So he's the Joker. I don't know if we should take this shit serious. A producer named Arthur Fleck, who has over 100,000 followers on TikTok, is claiming that the feds allegedly raided the home of Sean Diddy Combs. Media Takeout investigated these claims and found no evidence of any such raid. But social media is ignoring the facts and going with the story anyway. Like I said before, I don't know if this happened. What did I say immediately as I read the guy's name? He's the Joker. He's probably lying. Also, predictive programming. So don't be surprised if people don't already know that his home hasn't been raided, and those people purposely had a story put out to be predictive programming. Remember when those guys tried to come on here and tell y'all I was a dope fiend? Y'all do know they was trying to create predictive programming. You understand? You know, they used to have dope fiends following me around in my neighborhood trying to get into conversations with me like we were friends. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to see somebody and be like, oh, I don't want to be friends with you because you got a drug problem. We're not doing that. But we also aren't going to have you hanging around me like I'm getting high with you. We're not doing that neither. All right? So, you know, they had dope fiends following me around trying to make it look like I'm getting high with them. I don't even know these niggas. So it's called predictive programming. That's why I keep trying to tell you. I promise you, you don't know this, but there's people right now close to you. I don't know if you know this or not. But there's people right now close to you doing shit that's going to cause your death. God is just protecting you. You just don't know. God is just protecting you and saving your life. The whole time you don't even know. Them dudes tried to turn me into a dope fiend, fam. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to get people to put shit in the weed that I bought. You understand? Like, these people are evil, fam. The people I'm going up against is evil. Anyway, man, I feel sorry for Diddy. The feds have went to his house, raided his home while he was in London, and his mother was there. They confiscated 32 videos. I have no idea how he can know how many videos they confiscated. And they're going through the footage to validate that Classy said and others. Now, is this something that the FBI can do? Yeah. I don't know if they are, though. So I don't know if any of this is true. I just don't know. That's why I don't look up on symptoms. Like, like people be like, what symptoms of cancer and all this type of stuff. I try not to pay attention to that shit. Our brains is a very strong and powerful thing, fam. I got a lot of people asking, was his place raided? Now, 2 days ago, allegedly his home was raided while his mother was there. They received 32 tapes. So I think this might just be cap, fam. Here go the Arthur Fleck guy. He might just be doing this for views. This might be cap. It's just TikTok. TikToker claims. Nobody knows. I doubt his home could be raided and like everybody don't know. That's crazy. What up, Chalice? You know what I'm saying? Like, you would expect if Diddy's home was raided, TMZ would be all over it, right? No TMZ? Diddy's home got raided and TMZ wasn't all over it? I'm not going to lie. I beat TMZ to a couple of stories, but not a story like this. And the only reason why I beat TMZ to the story is because people that was involved with the camp don't fuck with TMZ. So they hit me up. So I'm not saying that people can't beat TMZ to the story. This. I don't care what nobody say. When the girl is light skinned and the dude is brown skinned like me, that shit just look right, fam. That shit just works. That shit just works. I'm just keeping it a stack. When a girl is like light skinned and shit and a nigga a little darker, that shit just work, fam. Y'all ready to talk about, y'all want to stay on Diddy? I'm going to let y'all decide. Y'all want to stay on Diddy or y'all want to talk about Megan Thee Stallion? Put it in the chat. Hour and 7 minutes into the show. Y'all want to stay on Diddy or y'all want to talk about Megan Thee Stallion? Put it in the chat. All right, we're going to go to Meg. I would play Meg's audio, but I don't want to because I don't want her people to come flag me. So when you get an opportunity late in the day, I'm going to talk about it. I'm just going to play it. Fuck it. We the news. What's she going to do? If they come send me something, I'll just take the damn video down. All right, let me find it real quick. I'm going to let y'all hear what Meg had to say. This is just, I don't know what to fucking tell you. All right, first, let me turn off the jump off. Boom. And now we're going to go see if I saved it first. I might have saved it. I might not have. I did not save it. I'm going to let y'all hear what Trump has to say real quick, though. All right? And then I'm gonna go find and Meg Thee Stallion. Be right back. The payroll tax, so that and then the payroll tax will be terminating the payroll tax after I hopefully get elected. We'll be terminating the payroll tax, so that will mean anywhere from $5,000 to even more per family. And also great for businesses and great for jobs. A lot of people will be very happy to hear that. A lot of the great, certainly conservative economists will be great to have. They think that's the greatest thing we can do. That's better than the payments. That's better than anything else. But it's a lot of money, and it's going right directly to the people, and it goes there very easily. But it also creates stronger companies to employ the people. So
So we will be, on the assumption I win, we are going to be terminating the payroll tax after the beginning of the new year.
So basically, if you make like 50,000 a year, you're probably gonna make closer to like 57. If you make 60,000 a year, you're probably gonna make something like almost 70. You do understand what payroll tax is. I'm gonna explain. So basically, you get taxed, and the company gets, you get taxed for receiving the money, and the company also gets taxed for giving you the money. I'm going to say this again. You get taxed for receiving the money. Payroll tax, state income tax, city income tax. You understand? You get off your paycheck. So you get taxed for receiving the money, and the company get taxed for giving you the money. He's going to eliminate that tax. Do you know what the first thing eliminating that tax is going to do? Put it in the chat if you know what. I want to slow walk this for a second. I want some participation from the community. Do you know what the first thing this is going to do? Anybody here have the slightest idea what's the first thing that this is going to do when they eliminate payroll tax? Anybody have the slightest idea what that's going to do? The first thing it should do. I'm going to give it a second. Y'all hate the wrong niggas, fam. Give us back that hard-earned money we slave for. Well, yeah, that is going to be the first thing. Raise wages, potentially. That's a fact. Besides the fact, you're literally just going to be getting more money into your check because there's less taxes being taken out of. Your employer is going to be able to afford to pay you more money. Let's back up for a minute. What did I tell you happened when they raise taxes on these big companies? I say the companies have to pass the buck on to the consumer because it don't make sense for me to be in the business of making money and then the tax, and then the government decide to tax me, and then I don't pass that expense off to the customer. I have to. I don't really have a choice. That's business. What Trump is doing is trying to undo all of the bullshit that the Democrats just did just to send all of our money overseas. And you niggas still want to vote for Biden. You still want to vote for Biden. Trump is out here trying to make sure you do know the Republicans want us to have more control over our lives, and the Democrats want a bigger government. You do know this, right? Bigger government means that we have less control over our lives. Bigger government means more laws. Bigger government means more restrictions. Bigger government means a tighter noose on the people. So the Republicans, they want less government. They want the power in the hands of the people. The Democrats want to control us and tell us what we can and can't do. That's the difference, man. That's why you always hear the Democrats talking about what we can and can't do. Who started canceling people? The Democrats. That energy comes from their fan base, from their base. All the D classes said, Jack, you know it's always a plot twist somewhere down the line, but the tax thing is a good move. Name me one plot twist that came with Trump. I think Trump been straight shooting this whole entire time. Trump's been a straight shooter the whole entire time we've known Trump. Tell me one time Trump hasn't been a straight shooter. Even when a nigga go and file for bankruptcy, he's pretty honest about it. Shout out to Judah. For everybody that don't know what's going on today, read the caption that we put up. We've already pulled up to Amazon and we've already bought a new camera. If you want to help support and help us get things going on over here, pull up to the Cash App. This whole weekend is important for us. We got people watching the page. I need for them to see that we have support over here and that we can make things happen, because it don't make much sense for them to go invest thousands of dollars in us, and I can't even get $100, a couple $100 in a fucking in the damn chat. Like, that don't make sense. Like, they're not gonna go. They've already spent thousands. They've already spent a lot of money on us. All right, I'm not gonna go into how much. They've already spent a lot of money on us. We need to show them that we can create, that our community is stronger than what we've been looking like. Yeah, come. Yeah, come. Trump has. That's all I'm saying. Has Trump been standing on what he's been saying? Trump stand on business like T.I.'s son think he do. So we already made one purchase this morning. It'd be nice to get to another purchase this morning, get something else out of the way. For everybody that don't know what we're looking at, we really need a desk. I could use a desk, and not for nothing. And we need new cards. So if you just want to pull up to our Amazon wish list, it's down there. We need this. This is probably the next thing that we need. That has to deal with actual BBN business. But there are some other things I could use. I could really use a TV stand. Not for nothing. And this right here, the stabilizer, and this right here is the two most important things that I need right now and concerning with creating content. Those are the two most important things and concerns with making content. The stabilizer that runs at $259, and the I don't even know what to call this shit. It's a studio thing. That runs at $69. What the fuck is this? And you could buy individual pieces, it looks like. Like, you could buy individual pieces. That's not, what the fuck? Nah, I need the whole thing. Oh, okay, nah, I get it. I get it. I was reading the thing. I'm so sorry about that. No, Trump, the Democrats don't even listen to y'all, fam. When y'all go talk to dude and be like, yo, we don't like what's going on, he'd be like, hush up. They don't even listen, fam. Like, even when you make sense, like, we have a lot of people that come in here and they say shit that don't make sense, and I'm not listening to nonsense. But even when you talking to them and you making sense, they don't want to listen. They don't want to pay no attention. So nah, I'm not on this side. I'm not with the Democrats at all. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not with the Democrats. Every single thing that they're doing right now, I am against damn near. Like, almost everything the Democrats are doing, I'm against. I am not for the Democrats at all. At all. Not at all. Not even a little. As much as I don't care about Trump, fam, he's about to get rid of state and city taxes out of your paycheck. So that means that those $200, those $400, $450 checks now is gonna be like $520 and better. Imagine what police officers' checks is gonna look like with overtime. Imagine what teachers checks are gonna start looking like. Imagine what garbage people checks are gonna start looking like. Imagine what city workers' checks in general are gonna start looking like. Niggas be working gross 800 and then net 4 and change. I mean, pardon me, gross 8,000 and then net like 4 and change. taking over 50% in taxes sometimes. So we're going to get rid of those taxes and you still don't want to vote for Trump? You think he's lying? Just like when he said he's going to build the wall, right? I don't think y'all could call Trump a liar no more, fam. He's done said too much shit that was true. I don't think people could call Trump a liar. At this point, if somebody called Trump a liar, I don't trust them. You can say you don't like what he's talking about. You can say he don't like what he's doing. I'm here for that. But once you call that man a liar, I don't trust you no more. That man told the truth too many times where other people say he was lying. So when you call Trump a liar, I don't trust you no more. That's just what type of time I'm on. Let me get a little bit more hot water in here. We definitely need as much support as possible. Every little $5 and $10 to the Cash App and the PayPal helps, and to the Super Chat. Every little $5 and $10. If you are enjoying the show, please pull up. Every little $5 and $10 and $1.50. All of that helps. All of that is beneficial. Every little 50-cent, quarter, all of that shit help. All that shit add up. Shout out to everybody that pulled up to the Cash App so far today. Shout out to both Brandons, Washington and Hunter. Shout out to Hassan Shipman. And is that it? Yeah, that was it. Shout out to all of you guys, all three of you. You guys are the best. Waiting for that coffee. I had a lot of coffee this morning. I think I had way too much coffee. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I've been up since like 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock or some shit. I had way too much coffee this morning. Also for everybody that don't know, this is one of our new logos. We have some new logos that's going to be pulling back up. We just copped this one today. Shout out to our supporters. Shout out to our supporters. I don't want to say who did it because I don't want them being attacked. But shout out our supporters. These are two of our new logos. This is one right here. And this is another one right here. Which one y'all like better? I got a fucking pirate flag, fam. We're pirates! You have no idea how long I wanted a pirate flag. I did not read this till just now. I got to start oh, my water's boiling. If I would have read that comment, I would have got the other one, not for nothing. I'm just being honest with you. So I wish I would have read that comment. The person who sent the comment know who I'm talking to. I wish I would have read that comment. I didn't read the comment, fam. The person who sent the comment know who I'm talking. I did not read the comment, fam. I've had a shitload of coffee this morning. And I haven't eaten anything in my stomach. I got donuts and shit over here, but I haven't put nothing in my stomach, and I had a shitload of coffee this morning. Look, I'm about to get ready to kick. So you don't think Diddy's going to prison? Okay. Can't think that Diddy is going to prison? What, Ken Thompson be on the other side talking crazy about me? Oh, yeah, no, he might get deleted before he goes to prison. That's a good point. That's why he's saying he's not going to prison? He might get deleted before he goes to prison. Diddy going to prison means that he might be able to snitch on people and tell on people and all types of different shit. I'm here for that, Ken Thompson. Hold on. What up, Ronnie Pickering? I'm here for that, Ken Thompson. He might get deleted. That's a fact. Ken Thompson, you going back? I need everybody to go green team. Ken Thompson, you going green team today? Ronnie Pickering, you in here talking shit about Ken Thompson, and you going green team? Or you just in here to talk shit? You going green team, or you just in here to talk about other people, Ronnie Pickering? I'm happy you here, though. I'm not hating. I'm just asking. You going green team, or you just in here to talk about how somebody else is a hater? Are you going green team, proving you not one? Shout out to the green team. Shout out to the green team. Don't come in here arguing back and forth and ain't nobody on the green team, fam. That shit always kill me. Ronnie Pickering says, I told you got me on Friday. I never heard you say that, but okay. Today's Thursday, by the way. Who think we gonna see Ronnie Pickering tomorrow? People be like, yo, Frost, I got you on Friday. They only show up to the show on Thursdays. They be like, yo, Frost, I got you on Friday. They only show up to the show on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Oh, that was you that said that yesterday? Shout out to Ronnie. That was you that said that yesterday? I thought that was somebody else. I think it's cap too, fam. I think it's cap too. Because he didn't say that. Somebody else said that and then sent the drop. He didn't say that. Somebody else said that. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you who said it. Because they literally said, I show up on Friday. Tunes said that yesterday. It wasn't him. It was Tunes. He lying. I'm not going to kick him, though. But I would like for everybody to remember that Ronnie Pickering said that shit. Somebody just hit me up and said, check the wish list. Hold on. How do you know when somebody buys something off the wish list? Oh, you said that also? Okay. But we're not getting... Oh, you did say that also. Okay. But there is no camera for Friday, but we could get something else. Okay. I'm not arguing with you. I just know that Tunes tells me every week he does it on Friday. And yesterday, he pulled up yesterday, even though every week he tells me he does it on Friday. But he pulled up yesterday for a reason. Hold on. Somebody just told me to check my wish list. How do you tell when somebody buys something off the wish list? Do it even disappear? Somebody bought something off the wish list. This thing moved. I just don't know what it is. Shout out to the mofo that just pulled up to the wish list. I'm just gonna have to tell him I can't see. I can't see what it is. Shout out to the people pulling up to the wish list. How do you get the message from Amazon? Ah! I love you niggas. Ronnie Prick, okay, used to do bare knuckle fighter. Why does what the hell does that got to do with anything that's going on right now? Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins, Grand Razin. We need everybody to pull up today. Today, this weekend. I need all supporters to pull up. $5, $10, $1. I need all supporters to pull up this weekend. Today through Saturday. Oh, he's talking to you? He said my name. He said, Frost, I used to be a knuckle fighter. The fuck does that got to do with anything? Yeah! Then why the hell did you say Frost? Now he's saying, why did you say Frost if you talking to the other dude? You wanted me to know the shit you was talking to him? Please, could y'all just at each other? Yes! I don't know how to go. Somebody said there's a... Oh, I could go to purchased. Purchased? Done. Okay, I went to purchased. All right, now I know what's been purchased. All right, boom. I've gotten a lot of shit for this stuff. These dishes never came. I never got this. Somebody purchased dinnerware for me and I never got it. Somebody stole my fucking dinnerware. I never got this. Okay, I'm not added to cart, but I need to put this back on the wish list. I never got this. The link is in the description. The link is in the description down low. I never got this. Somebody stole my fucking dinnerware. I'm putting it back in my Amazon cart if anybody want to go cop it for me. Oh, the haters are mad. Somebody stole my dishware, fam, because I ordered this shit and it came. Somebody probably purchased it for me but didn't tell me. So since you didn't tell me, I didn't know to go out there and go get it. You got to tell me. You got to tell me when it's coming. Now I need somebody to repurchase my damn my plates and shit. Link is in the description. We got 80 people in the chat. Can we hit that like button, please? We could get over 100 today if we could get those likes up to like 50. Yeah, if anybody is purchasing anything, please DM it so I know. Like, I still live in America. These niggas is porch bandits out here, fam. Everywhere. Not just where I live. I mean, everywhere. What y'all want to talk about now? Put it in the chat. What's the conversation y'all want to cover now? Put it in the chat. Come on. Do you think Diddy will end up in prison? 43 people voted. 42% said yes. 23% said no. 50-50. 16% said 50-50. And 19% just wanted to see the chaos. Megan Tory? I got a question. Who thinks Meg's? I'm gonna end this poll. If you didn't, I'm gonna give you another second to vote, and then I'm gonna say a thing. I'm about to end this poll. So if you want to vote on this poll, vote right now. Who here thinks that Meg Thee Stallion career is gonna be able to survive Tory Lanez being exonerated from these charges? I just read that last. I read it again. Do you think Diddy will end up in prison? 41% said yes, 23% said no, 18% said just want to see results, and 16% said 50-50. 43 people voted. We have another poll going up right this second. Oh, the. I hate the fact that I'm typing and the words ain't like come up on the screen, fam. Exonerated. All right, so do you think Meg Thee Stallion's career will survive Tory being exonerated? I also want to add her career is not doing that good right now. And if y'all hadn't noticed what actually happened a couple of months ago, Nicki Minaj came for her neck. For everybody that don't know, a couple of months ago, Nicki Minaj came for Meg, fam. Meg went like this. Okay, she's on a commercial for the Olympics. She's on a commercial for the games that involve non-professionals, basically. Right? Also, remember, she has some powerful allies. They're trying to keep her name clean. You're saying she's in the commercial for the Olympics, but imagine what she would be doing if she didn't have this shit on her name. People always look at what you're doing. People don't always look at what you could have been doing. You understand? Think about all the different events Meg Thee Stallion had to miss out on that would have been big paydays. You do know men in the industry don't want to go near her, right? You do understand this, right? Men in the industry do not want to go near Megan Thee Stallion. How can she be seen as desirable by women who are then going to go purchase her products if men don't want to go near her with a 10-foot fucking pole? Why do you think she's been in the gym, fam? Men don't want to go near her with a 10-foot pole, fam. Who do you think writes her raps? You think she writes her raps? You really think she's the art? She's the pen in all of her. Who do you think's gonna do? Who's gonna do her studio session? All of the best designers are men, right? Fashion designers, they're men. Men don't want to go near her with a 10-foot pole, fam. Why do you think she hasn't been doing a lot of business? Megan Thee Stallion has not been everywhere. You want to know why? Because the majority of the people who work behind the scenes, although there are a lot of women, you're going to come to places where you have to work with men. One of the worst things you could be is a woman that accuses a man of hurting her and you be lying. Because that galvanizes all men. That bitch lied on this nigga. That galvanizes all men. That could have been me. She trying to accept the responsibility of sleeping with her friend's man. So she escalated the situation so she could try to not accept the responsibility for her behavior. So she escalated the situation and somebody got shot. Or there was a gun went off and somebody got injured and it just happened to be her. But she escalated the situation. Your man Johnathan Majors did the smartest thing you could do when a woman is starting to argue with you, and that's get the fuck up out of there, fam. She gonna have to chase me. Just telling you what it is. And then once I have to avoid you because it's hostility, I'm never gonna speak to you again. That's just me though. Once I gotta avoid you because of some kind of hostility, some kind of crazy shit, I'm just never gonna speak to you again. I'm not even gonna feel no way about it, fam. I promise you I'm not gonna feel no way about it. I promise you. You probably thinking, yo, this nigga Jack over there, he know he want to talk to me. No, I don't. Once the thought of you make me think argument, I never want to speak. I don't want to think about you again. So I don't want to think argument. You understand? So once I have to think argument, I don't want to meet nobody with your name. Like, I don't want to be around somebody that got your name. I don't think people understand how convicted I am to my thoughts. When I don't like you, I don't want to know nobody that got your name. I'm not going to be friendly with somebody that looks like you. I don't think people really understand how seriously I take disrespect. I don't want an apology either. I don't want an apology. I'm going to explain this. The reason why I don't want an apology is because there's a lot of people out there in this world that's going to do effed up things to you, knowing that they're going to get caught at one point, and their out is to apologize. So when they did that effed up thing to you, they knew it was wrong. They just was counting on you accepting their apology. So no, I don't accept the apology. Even if I accept the apology, I don't give you a second opportunity to do whatever it was that you did. So be honest with you, the apology is for God. You don't need to give me one. Like very small situations, I would perceive myself needing an apology. Stop needing an apology. Like as a human being, you know how much power you give to the other person when you need for them to apologize? Stop needing an apology. Be perfectly fine with getting up, taking your bowl, and going home. Stop needing an apology. Those people are not more important than you are to you. Why do you need their apology? I had somebody come in here the other day that said that I don't follow my own advice. Since when? Name some advice that I give people that I don't follow. I follow every piece of advice that I can follow when the opportunity proposes itself. I wouldn't still be here if I didn't. They're not lying on me to attack me or hurt me. They're lying on me so they can manipulate you. They already know I know whatever the truth is. So them lying directly to me don't mean anything. Have you met me? You can't lie to me about something that I think is a lie and I change my opinion or perspective. So they're not lying about me for the reason why you think. They just want to manipulate you. When the Democrats lie about the Republicans, you think they lying about the Republicans because they want the Republicans to get angry, or do you think they're lying about the Republicans because they want to manipulate the voter? When somebody gets on a witness stand and they lie to the jury, you think they're lying to the jury because they want to hurt the jury, or do you think they're lying to the jury because they want to manipulate the jury? So when people lie to you about me, that's because they want to manipulate you. Why are you not taking offense to that? Because if somebody came up to me and lied to me about you, I'm going to take offense to that. I'm going to take a lot of offense to that. As I should. As the Bible says that we should. You tried to get me in concert with evil. You want to go do evil. You want my assistance. So you lied to me. So I help. I should be more mad at you than the person that you wanted to do the evil to. Because when you did that evil to that person, you're probably going to bring them a blessing in the future. But when you got me to go do that evil with you, you're moving me further away from God. Why do you think I keep telling you? Don't hate me. Hate the nigga that lied to you about who I was. Don't hate me. When you get to wherever you got to go to, and you're going to be held accountable for the things that you've done in your life, they're not going to be holding you accountable for my actions. They're going to hold you accountable for your own actions. So be angry at the people that are out here manipulating you and convincing you to do things that's going to be bad for your spirit and bad for your soul. Don't be mad at me because I recognize these things and I hold you accountable also. It's 10:30. I'm hungry. It's 1:47. Megan and Tori. Meg Thee Stallion is on live lying like crazy. She's backtracking and she's saying a whole bunch of shit that she didn't say previously, making up new things. Had the nerve to say, why didn't Tori take the stand? Never take the stand in your own defense unless you ain't got a fucking choice. Period. Never. And the way she was talking, let me try to find this real quick. And the way she was talking like she has a fear that the fact that she lied is about to be exposed. And she basically asked, who is this? Why did I? And she basically was asking for forgiveness before the fact. Oh, I don't share her no more. She was a cutie. Whatever happened to her? I don't even share her no more. I don't know if I don't follow her or if she just disappeared. Bitches be disappearing, fam. What the hell is all of this stuff? I don't know. What did Tory really get off with 3 years? I don't know if Tory got off for 3 years, but if I didn't do it, I'm not accepting the 3 years neither. Yeah, if I didn't do it, I'm not accepting the 3 years. I didn't do it, and I feel like I could beat the case. I'm not accepting the 3 years. What the hell was that? Somebody went and copped the desk, so we're gonna have a brand new desk here very soon. Shout out to the community. Whenever you want to do something for BBN, we have an Amazon wish list. You can always pull up. Just got to let me know when you pull up because somebody bought dishes for me, but they didn't tell me. So somebody stole my dishes off the porch. I'm assuming because I never got the damn dishes. If anybody want to go down there and buy the dishes for me again, I'd appreciate it. In any event, wait, see a link. What's this? Okay, thank you.
Why the fuck is you responding to me? Do you know how many niggas y'all claim I done fucked with? Why are you answering? Why are you trying to make that shoe fit? Was it you getting your dick sucked in the same spot I was sleeping? If you say it wasn't you, why the hell is you dissing me? I didn't cheat on her. I didn't do that. Well, why the fuck is you responding to me? Do you know how many niggas y'all claim I done fucked with? Why are you answering? Why are you trying to make that shoe fit? Was it you getting your dick sucked in the same spot I was sleeping? If you say it wasn't you, why the hell is you dissing me? I didn't cheat on her. I didn't do that. Well, why the fuck is you responding to me? Do you know how many niggas y'all claim I done fucked with? Why are you answering? Why are you trying to make that shoe fit? Was it you getting your dick sucked in the same spot I was sleeping? If you
What
say it
she's
wasn't
doing
you,
is
why the hell is you
gaslighting.
dissing me?
I'm gonna explain.
I didn't cheat on her. I didn't do that. Well, why the fuck is you responding to me? Do you know how many niggas?
She made a whole song. She made a whole song where she was talking shit about a dude that she dated. Everybody thought it was Party. She didn't say it wasn't. So that nigga dropped the diss track as he should. The fuck is she talking about? He shouldn't have made nothing. Then why are you out here and not making it clear? It's not like I could see if there's 6, 7, 8 names that people are thinking it might be. No, there's only one person people are thinking it might be. I'm going to tell you what I believe she tried to do. Shout out to Party for not letting her do this. Now, I don't know if she was talking about Party specifically, but what I believe she was trying to do was she was trying to galvanize that female energy. So she wanted to be a victim. That's all. She wanted to be a victim. So she made a song like she was a victim. And the person that people thought it was, and she didn't clear it up and say it's not that person, decided to reply. Sounds fair to me. Sounds fair to me. I hate that they do this. I hate that it does this. Hold on. Do everybody else has this problem when you order from Amazon? You order something, right? And then it don't take the money out of your account. It's like, what the fuck are y'all waiting for? Let me make sure I purchase the thing first. Yeah, it's not here. The fuck? Anyway. Did really diss her? He was speaking his side. No, I don't think he dissed her. I think he just responded and replied back. Nah, I can't stand her. But I already told y'all she was bad people. 15 people voted. Do you think Megan Thee Stallion would survive Tory being exonerated? 27% said yes, 20% said no, 20% said 50-50, and 27% just wanted to see the chaos. Okay. Understandable. Oh shit! I can add my Instagram to restream now. If we get back up on the restream, which actually might be pretty soon. We got some things we're doing. We're gonna talk about the Draymond Green suspension at some point too, I guess. But once again, we still need as much support as possible today. We need as many people to pull up. We need as many people to pull up as possible. As always, and for the people who don't have Cash App or PayPal or anything like that, um, you can super chat or you can just go buy some merch. We got a merch store. Please go cop some merch. They literally just hit my phone and turned my phone off right now as we're speaking. Like literally, that just happened. We'll figure it out sooner or later, right? Literally, right now. Literally, that was crazy. Anyway, hold on. I think somebody sent me more of her. All right, hold on. Might have more to say right here of Nikki homegirl talking her craziness. Bitch is crazy, man. Them alcoholics, man.
Take a step forward to heal and do something different. Be like, no, come back. Get your ass back to this negativity. Come back this way. You're not supposed to be smiling right now. You're not supposed to still be getting deals. You're not supposed to be in movies. You're not supposed to be recording albums. You're supposed to be sad where you was with me 2-3 years ago. When I got in a relationship, all that shit was deleted. I was sat the down. I was sat. I was seated. I was very much happy where I was at. If this man is saying,
did she just say she was happy?
Cheat on her. I didn't do
did
that.
she just say she was sad and then say she was happy where she was at? Did she just do that in one fucking sentence? Hold on, can I rewind this? Did she just do that in one sentence? Why the fuck they don't let you rewind? Did she just say I was sad, saying she was sad and depressed, and then in the same exact sentence say that she was happy?
But it seems like every time I take a step forward to heal and do something different, be like, no.
Also, mind you, she want to take a step forward and heal after, as far as we can tell, she lied and put a man in prison for 10 years. But she wants everybody to leave her alone so she could take a step forward and heal.
Like every time I take a step forward to heal and do something different, be like, no, come back. Get your ass back to this negativity. Come back this way. You're not supposed to be smiling right now. You're not supposed to still be getting deals. You're not supposed to be in movies. You're not supposed to be recording albums. You're supposed to be sad where you was with me 2-3 years ago. When I got in a relationship, all that shit was deleted. I was sat the down. I was sat. I was seated. I was very much happy where I was at.
Sad seated.
If this man is saying, I didn't cheat on her, I didn't do that. Well, why the f is you responding to me? Do you know how many I claim I fucked with? Why are you answering? Why are you trying to make that shoe fit? Was it you getting your in the same spot I was sleeping? If you say it wasn't you, why the hell is you dissing me? Like, what the f is going on?
Y'all really? That's not a prank. They just did some weirdo shit. That's not a prank. Y'all really some super real serious shit. That woman got mental health. She just, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if she's just a bad person or she got mental health disorder. Might be a little bit of both. But I think she's just a bad person. She put that man in jail for 10 years and she don't feel no way about it. And she know he didn't shoot her. Get it? She know he didn't shoot her. She know it. And she still put that man in jail and back the person who actually was the one that put her life in danger. Come on, fam. Don't know what to tell y'all, fam. Oh, I want to tell y'all something that I found funny. Do y'all remember when Glorilla tried to shit on Casanet? Anybody remember when Glorilla tried to shit on Casanet? Y'all remember that? When Glorilla tried to shit on Casanet? All right. Join by tomorrow, fam. I mean, all you got to do is get to a computer. Oh, the problem is you can't use you have an iPhone. You can't use the YouTube on the iPhone. You have to open up a browser. So you got to use like your Chrome or whatever your browser is you have on your iPhone. You can't use the app on the iPhone. You understand? The OS is different. The operating system is different. So you can't go into the YouTube app if you're on an iPhone to join. You have to leave out of the YouTube app, dub that shit, and then you got to like open up one of the other or safe mode. Somebody said or safe mode or Safari. There you go, Safari. You got to like open up Safari or something. You got to use a different browser. You can't use the you have to use a browser. I don't know what to think about Ronnie Pickering. I really don't. I really don't know what to think about Ronnie Pickering. I don't know what to think about the guy right now. It looks like he's trying to be helpful, and at other times it doesn't look like he's trying to be very helpful. So I don't know what to think about Ronnie Pickering at the moment. I'm not even going to tell you what that is. Yeah, that's what it is, Ken Thompson. There's no option to join. You got to use one of the browsers. I had an idea like this, but kind of different. I had an idea that I see them doing, but it's kind of different than what I want to do. But more than it being different, I just think what I want, what the thing I'm thinking of is a little bit better. I don't know. I guess I gotta look at their content more. I don't want to say what it is. We got 71 people in the room, 31 likes. Hit that like button, send out some notifications. We got to get ready to go get something to eat soon. We getting me a little hungry. What y'all guys want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We're a little bit hungry. Expect the Tonight Show tonight. Expect the Tonight Show tonight. Expect a Tonight Show tonight. Shout out to everybody that pulled up to the Amazon wish list. And shout out to everybody that pulled up to the Cash App. Expect a Tonight Show tonight. Expect one. I'm going to make sure I'm rested up. Last night I ended it kind of early when we did the Tonight Show. I'm not gonna lie, I was sitting here hungry the whole time. I was stupid enough to eat dinner after the show. I should have ate dinner before the show, but I was just but last time I ate dinner before the show, I fell asleep. So that's what I was eating. I was like, yo, I'm gonna do a Tonight Show tonight. I was mad pumped up. I was talking to Gotti about it, and then I went, I ate, and I fell asleep. And then then I woke up. It was like 11:30. I was like, I don't start a live that late. I think I fell asleep. It was like 6:37. I just fell asleep. So it got late. I was like, so yesterday it was late. It was like around 6. And I was hungry, but I didn't want to eat. So I didn't want to fall asleep. Ah, sheesh. What else y'all want to talk about? Come on, let's go. And I'm not in any rush because my food ain't even ready at the store yet. 6ix9ine planning to drop another album soon to prove his game is. How is 6ix9ine dropping an album going to prove the game is rigged? I'm questioning. And I think he needs to move on to a different energy if he's trying to get back the way he was. I don't think him proving the game is rigged is going to do anything for him at this point. I think there was a window, and I think he missed the window. I think the people that was next to him telling him what to do, I don't know if it was just him having bad decisions or whatever the case is, but I think the people that was next to him trying to help him get back to where he was at, I just think that they just took a lot of missteps. Like, just took a lot of missteps. Just a lot of missteps. Like, he's not talking to anybody that the hood see as knowing anything about the hood. Like, you have a problem with the hood, but then you went and talked to a whole bunch of white dudes. I don't think niggas care about that. You understand? I don't think niggas care about when you talk about it with whack. I don't think niggas care about it when you talk about it with academics. Those are your people. People don't care when you talk about it with them. You understand? So I don't know if he can recover at this point. He's gonna have money, he's gonna live well, I'm assuming, but he missed a lot of points. Like, every single time a snitch came out, I don't have a relationship with these guys like that. I don't know Tekashi. I know people around him. I don't know him. I've never even spoke to the man. But do you know how lit he could have been getting if every time somebody snitched, he came over here on this platform and talked to me about it? But they're not thinking like that. They're thinking they're going to help me out, and that's only going to benefit me. They're not thinking about the way that it's going to benefit him. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what they're trying to do right now. You understand? I don't think they're thinking about how it's going to benefit him. I don't think they're thinking about that. Every single time somebody come out with snitching, he's supposed to be trying to call in to talk about it. Every single time somebody come out snitching, he's supposed to be trying to get into a conversation with me about it. Because I covered his snitching situation better than anyone else. Get it? So, like I said before, and I told you all of those things that they were doing was going to fail. And what happened? They all failed. I'm not hating on nobody. I don't hate on that guy. I don't hate on the people around him. I'm not even hating on the niggas around him that told him not to fuck with me. And I know who it is. Not even hating. It's fine. But you hurt your man, though. Because that really is your friend. Yeah, I know who did it. That really is your friend. You hurt him because you thought you was going to be able to do what I do. And you can't. You do a different thing. It's great also. But you don't do what I do. You got to go contact people to get the information in order to create certain kind of content. I don't. The information is already up here. So I don't know what dropping another album is gonna do for him. Is he gonna get some people on the album, or is he just gonna still talk about the same shit he's been talking about, or is he gonna create a different thing? Like, I'm just gonna be quiet because I don't really care what happens. Like, I'm pretty sure he has I have no horse in this race. That's what I'm saying. I don't wish no bad on nobody. I'm not wishing bad on the man. And I'm not wishing good or bad on nobody. I just, I have no horse in this race. Dude, I was creating a whole entire. I'm just gonna be quiet. If I could consistently predict the future, which I have consistently done, what would make you think that I don't know the best thing for you to do in order to win? The only reason why I'm not winning is because I got people following me around lying on me. It has nothing to do with my ability. Nothing. I just am one of the few people on the planet Earth that everybody just has to hate for no logical reason. That's it. I haven't actually done anything wrong. I've actually did a ton of shit right. I just kicked somebody. Said if I know a drug dealer near me, call the police. Kicking you. I knew Ronnie Pickering was gonna get kicked sooner or later. Get out of here, fam. Um, I'm gonna allow for the police and the drug dealers to have their own relationship that don't got nothing to do with me, fam. Copy? The police and the drug dealers relationship don't got shit to do with me, and I don't want to get involved. Do I want drug dealers to stop dealing drugs? Absolutely. I want all of the heroin off of the street. I want all of the hard narcotics off of the street. But that's not my job. And so, since it's not my job, it's also not my obligation to help the police. They should be good enough at that job that they wanted to have. If I wanted to help people get arrested for drug situations, I would have became a police officer. Look what somebody just sent me. I'm gonna hide the thing so y'all can't go harass them. Look what somebody just sent me. Somebody just sent me this, man. What's up? What y'all want to talk about? Give me another topic real quick. I'm ready to go eat, but I still want to be here for another 20, 30 minutes. Give me another topic to talk about. What y'all want to discuss? I'm ready to go eat, fam. If we don't figure something out quick, I'm going to go eat, fam. I'm ready to go eat. I'm hungry. I can't even go to the store because I can't go to the store. I gotta wait until the food is all the way done so I could just run in the store and run. I live a very difficult life, man. I get it. I get it. I just live a difficult life, man. Like I gotta just do like tons of like shit normal human beings don't gotta do. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, what y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. And I'm not trying to think about the shit. I'm just thinking about how I gotta go to the store. And every time I think about how I gotta go to the store, all I think about is how I'm about to get harassed. So that's what is happening. I'm not trying to think about the shit. It's just I just thought about going to the store. So it makes me unhappy to think about going to the store. That's all. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Yeah. Just depressing. Like every time I think about how I gotta go to the store, it's just depressing. Anyway, what y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I think I'm just gonna get off live. I like just thinking about that shit. It's just depressing. It's just really depressing. I gotta go to the store, fam. It's just depressing. Anything y'all want to talk about? If not, I'm just gonna let y'all go because I'm just. I wonder which group of people they're gonna have watching me today. Like they send different groups every day. These are the people they had watching me the other day. I took pictures of them, so I think they're gonna send different people today. I'm just gonna keep taking pictures of everybody they sending to watch me. Y'all could just. So this is one dude. I tried to run up on him so we can make sure we get his face. I'll get it next time. That's that chick. They just literally look, no bags, no nothing. They just walking around the supermarket following me. No bags, no nothing. That lady, no bags, no nothing. They not even purchasing nothing. They're not even purchasing nothing. They're literally just walking around the supermarket watching me and staring at me. And then whenever I go to the line to pay, they get on the line also. I think they be trying to like count my pockets. You understand what I'm saying? So I think they be trying to count my pockets to see how much money I spend every time I go to the supermarket so they can know how much. Like, this is insane, fam. So yeah, nah. So this is the lady. She's there every day now too. Every single day I go to the supermarket, this lady is there. Every single day. Don't matter what time I go. Don't matter when I go. Every single time I go to the supermarket now, this lady is there. It's bananas, fam. Imagine every time you go anywhere, there's just always one person there. 100% of the time. Like, that's not gonna feel weird. 100% of the time. Every time I go to the supermarket, she there. 100% of the time. They had an old dude. Remember the old dude I was telling y'all about? I'm gonna take his picture the next time I see him. So I guess who they gonna have following me around the supermarket today? Yo, this lady right here was just walking in circles, man. She was just literally just following me, just walking in circles, following me. This lady right here, just following me. I don't know what to tell you, fam. I don't know what I'm doing to these people. I don't even know what I've done. I don't even know the initial thing I've done. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. So I don't know. So I gotta go to the store, but I can't never go. Like, I can't go walk around the store. I gotta only go to the store, get the shit I want, and I gotta run straight out the store immediately. Like, it's fucking insane, fam. It's insane. We gonna get a GoPro at some point, and when we get a GoPro and I show y'all, then you're gonna really understand. A lot of y'all's gonna be like, "How do you live like that?" I promise you, we get a GoPro and I go just walk around and show y'all. You're gonna be like, "Yo, how do you live like that, fam?" And it's like, what choice do I got? I don't got a choice. So the majority of bombs that Israel is dropping on Gaza is unguided missiles. So they're just dropping bombs on places. So they're just trying to just kill everybody. Yeah, so they're just trying to kill everybody. Lois Lane, fam. Lois Lane. I'm telling you right now. Lois Lane. Lois Lane, fam. And please, could we get a black-haired Lois Lane? I don't even know how y'all had a fucking redhead Lois Lane. I don't even know how that worked. And y'all didn't give Lois nothing to do. So pissed. Zack Snyder didn't give Lois nothing to do. She's cute. I might follow her. Let me see something. Let me see her page real quick. A different chick. Zack Snyder didn't give Lois Lane anything to do. No, she looks too ghetto. She cute though. She look like she argue. I'm not gonna follow her. She cute though, super cute. But she look like she argue all the time. Yeah, she look like she argue all the time. No, I ain't following her. That's why women argue so much, because y'all niggas put up with that shit. I promise you, if men that has something going on for them just stop arguing with these women and just let them argue by themselves and just go to the women that don't want to argue all day, everybody will change. Women will change their attitude, fam. Hold on. Hold on. I'll read this. So this happened in Florida. The trial of Susan Lawrence, the killer Karen who brutally gunned down a Jike, AJ Owens, a black single mother of 4, has been postponed to the request of her lawyer and rescheduled for June 24th, 2024. Lawrence faces charges of manslaughter and assault. Her trial was originally set for mid-November, but her lawyer, assistant public, the assistant public defender Amanda Sizemore requested more time for discovery and scheduled deposition. She remained in jail with a $154,000 bond. I'm okay with them pushing back her going to trial because she's still in jail. If she wasn't still in jail, I'd have an issue with it. But she's still in jail. Let them push that back as many times as they want. On June 2nd, a Jike Owens went to the 58-year-old home in hopes to talk with her after Lawrence threw a roller skate at Owens' 9-year-old. Killer Karen shot her through the locked metal door, killing Owens as her son stood right beside her. Oh, that was that lady. Yeah, put her in jail forever. And give everything she owns to the children of that lady. Give everything she owns to the children of that lady. That's what I think you need to start doing. Like when you get caught for certain crimes, especially a crime like this where it's obvious you killed them and you're liable, I think everything you own need to be given to the family of the deceased. Period. I don't care if you're a billionaire. I bet you people stop killing people then. I think that if you kill somebody, that you should be held liable for their family until you die. People stop killing people, I promise you. When you got to start giving 15% of your check to the family of every individual that you kill, shit is going to hit different. You're going to go to jail, serve whatever time, and then everything you own is going to be given to the family of the deceased. And whenever you get out of prison, whatever job you get, you still have to pay them back until you die. Lois Lane. Lois Lane, fam. I'll try to get to you today, Kathy Drayton. I'm not going to be able to make you a jump off, but I'll try to get to you today. I'll try to get to you today, Kathy Drayton. If you're watching, I'll try to get to you today. Icy Queen. Oh, what we don't have we don't have any our Adobe is down. I gotta pay for our Adobe this month in order to be able to. I'm not gonna be able to do any more of that content. What about dope dealers that kills too? Fam, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Dope dealers kill who? People who want dope. You shouldn't want dope. Are dope dealers forcing people to take the dope? I think that if you put dope in somebody's shit and they don't know, I think you should get life. I think that if you put a drug in somebody else's shit and it's a drug like dope, heroin, some shit like that, and you drug somebody, I think you should get life. But why in the hell? You want me to put people in jail because there's people that want to kill themselves and they're going to the dope dealer to help them? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do nothing extra than what's already done. You use dope, a person that use dope, fam, you can't tell me that they care about their life. I'm sorry. A person that's actively out there trying to use heroin, a person that's actively out there, you can't tell me you care about your life. If you don't care about your life, why should we put a big onus on it? Explain that to me. You don't care about your life. Use dope. You can't tell me anyone that uses dope care about their life, fam. Am I saying anything wrong? A nigga on heroin, you think he care about his life? And I'm not trying to say that to be mean, spiteful, or anything. I'm just, nigga on heroin, you think he cares about his life? Lois Lane. Somebody tell this dude, man. Lois Lane, fam. This is Lois Lane, fam. This should be the new Lois Lane. Y'all want young Superman, young Lois, right? 22, 23 years old. Make Batman around 30. It's gonna be a win. Batman always has to be older than Superman. Just saying, fam. Shalom. That's how you spell Yahweh's name? I usually just spell it YHWH, right? Not trying to argue with you. The Lord's praise. I mean, we might need to put that on a shirt, fam. Because Yahweh is the Lord, so. Are you a musician? Yo, dude, are you a musician? Oh, I'm looking up these words right now as you're putting them in there. Are you a musician? I am not fluent in Hebrew. I had a friend that I was going to high school with when I first found out that we was Hebrew Israelites. My brother had actually told me. And I used to get tutelage from my brother Tashim, Mike. And so what ends up happening is I end up going to school and I end up meeting the first person outside of my brother that was a Hebrew Israelite. And I started spending a lot of like time with him and his family and stuff like that. I think they was trying to like get me to marry his sister at one point. She was a cutie, but you know, that wasn't for me. That's not what I meant to press. I'm over here reading this shit. Anyway, yo, y'all gotta pardon me. Like, I'm like, my brain really, like, I crave learning and shit. So I've got totally sidetracked. Apologies. I got totally sidetracked. Yeah, so when I was like in high school, like my first year of high school, my brothers grew up as a 5%er. So all through the 80s and early like 80s, mid to early 80s, or whatever the case is, my brother was a 5%er. So he always, and so I was always around 5%ers. I was always around gods, and you know, gods and earth, god bodies. So like that's like 90% of the conversations I had with other people that was outside of school was with 5%ers. I don't know no better way to explain this. Like that's the only people I really knew. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't know nobody, fam. So I lived alone between 8 and 12, by 8 and 12, 8 and 13. But the thing about that is I did get to go places. Like every once in a while, my family would come around. Now, before I was 8, when I was still like 7, 6, 5, they were all 5%ers. Now, after I turned 8, 9, 10, you know, my family would come around and I would go places. I mean, I wasn't completely alone 100% of the time. Like, I might spend like 4 or 5 months by myself. And then, you know, I might spend a couple of weeks with around family members. And then I might spend, because, you know, when Christmas come, my birthday come, you know, certain holidays come, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta get me and bring me to events. You understand what I'm saying? Because the rest of the family is like, yo, why don't we never see this nigga? This is real talk. I was the kid in the family that nobody in the family never saw me, but they always saw everybody else. And I was just hidden. Like I was literally hidden, fam. Anyway, this is not me being upset and or angry. Obviously, God set me to the side and I'm fine with that. So the majority of the conversations I've ever had was like, we only had conversations to build. Like we didn't have these conversations that y'all have nowadays where we just talking shit about each other and trying to tear each other down. We didn't do that. You understand what I'm saying? Was I ever around conversations that happened like that? We're not gonna act like it didn't, but those was like never from any of the god bodies. That was never from anybody that was, you know, the people that I'm telling you about. So when I went to high school, I forgot the dude's name. His whole family, like he grew up a Hebrew Israelite. He grew up in the church. He was born into the church. He spoke fluent Hebrew. And because I think Hebrew was his first language, when he spoke English, it didn't even sound like English, man. I think Hebrew was his first language. They taught him Hebrew first. Anyway, he's a black dude. Anyway, so you know, that was interesting. That was interesting. He's a black dude. If his sister wasn't so skinny, I probably would have dated her. I'm being honest with you. She was just really skinny. So I just really never looked at her until like I saw him like mad years later, and he was like, "Yo, why you never dated my sister?" I was like, "That was an option." Michael Blackson says, I want to roast Diddy so bad, but it's just hard for me to disrespect anyone that's ever put food on my plate. Too bad the niggas that I was helping out didn't think that way. Says 2005 P. Diddy Bad Boys of Comedy. I made $800. One more suit and I'm lighting his ass up. All right. Shout out to Michael Blackson. Diddy is a target because Diddy, the best way I could say it is like this. Diddy is not liked by a lot of people, but they can't do nothing because of the people that backed him. Now the people that backed Diddy is moving out of the way. Diddy lost a deal with United Music Group, and he lost the deal with Hulu, fam. Everybody is getting away from this guy. Lois Lane, fam. Lois Lane. And yes, I just get her pictures all damn day for some strange reason. Look, I'm not even liking the bitches. Look, I'm not even liking them, fam. They just send me her pictures all day. I don't know why. That's her too, right? I can't even see that well, but I bet you that's her. Yeah. Look. Look, fam, I'm not even liking the fucking pictures, fam. Shout out to Draymond. Not a real shout out. Look. Look. They're going to be one regular picture. I won't be surprised if she's the next one. Look, there's going to be one regular picture. I'm not going to be surprised if she's the next one. This shit is... Does anybody else IG doing this shit? Fam! I'm not liking any of these pictures, fam. Hold on. Let's see if it happens again. All right, so this is regular photo, right? Whatever the fuck this is. What is that? Justin the boy, right? Let's see what the next one is. Oh shit, it's not her. Shout out to her. She that's the weather lady. All right, let's see what the next one is. It went one. Okay, what? This is 3 whole posts. Shout out to Spike Lee. 3 whole posts without showing her. Are we done? Ah! That's fucking Jenna Ortega. That's Wednesday. I liked one Wednesday post, and ever since that happened, she's in my feed all day, every day. Like, she's pretty. She's not bad looking, but like I knew her when she was a kid. Like I don't get aroused by her. Look, it's all I got, fam. This is crazy. I've been watching her since she was a kid, fam. I don't get aroused by her. Like, she would literally have to pull up on me and then try to do all the sexy things and then change my mind. Wasn't we just talking about her today? She dissed Casanet. When she blocked Casanet and started acting all that Diddy shit, and then all of a sudden they said, look, we don't want you here no more. This is don't even make no sense, man. This is just all my feed is, man. I'm not even capping. Just, I don't know what you gonna do. It should be frustrating, fam. Does anybody else's IG do this to them? They was flooding me with what's her name? Elizabeth Olsen for the last 3 days also. So yeah, Nikki's with Casanet. Homegirl tried to diss Casanet and her career ain't been going right ever since. Glorilla. She dissed Casanet and then her career hasn't been the same ever since. And just so we could be clear, she has the worst dance. Just say you don't know how to dance, man. I don't need you to twerk. Let's just be clear on this. I prefer when women know how to dance and don't gotta twerk. I prefer that. I don't need you to twerk. But that's not it. That's not it. Not trying to hate. That's just not it. Anybody else like that dance? That dance, that glow rider dance. Yeah, anybody like it? Put it in the chat. What you think about the glow rider dance? Put it in the chat. I want to know what you guys think about that. That whole, like, y'all like working out. Like, this is, we don't do the jazzercise shit no more, man. That jazzercise shit don't work no more. What are you doing? Just so we could be clear, I'm a big fan of the show Wednesday. I think that the Integra girl, Jenna Integra, is a very pretty young lady, and I think she's a really good actress. And I've only seen her in Wednesday, I guess. That's the only thing I've seen her in. I don't watch Nickelodeon or whatever the hell else she was in. I always thought perverts watch Nickelodeon. Like, if you 20 years old watching Nickelodeon, you probably like little kids. You understand? So I never really watched Nickelodeon because I didn't even have the opportunity to watch Nickelodeon when I was a child because I didn't have cable. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, cable wasn't prevalent in New York City back then. So I didn't even have the option of watching Nickelodeon until I turned like 16 or some shit, 15, 16. And then by that time, what the fuck I want to watch Nickelodeon for? So I'm going to tell you something. If you're a whole adult watching Nickelodeon, fam, and you don't got kids that you watching Nickelodeon with because you just, monitoring what they're watching, you are definitely a pervert. Definitely. So, hold on. What show is that? It's a show on Netflix. Give me 1 second. What the fuck is my Netflix? It's a show on Netflix. Give me 1 second. Yeah, sometimes they might use kids as an excuse to watch it. That's a fact. But also, I think that we should always watch whatever our kids are watching. Oh shit, GTA 3, the definitive edition, is a game that's now on it's a game now on GTA, apparently. I'm gonna throw it on my list. I might play the game. I might play. I love GTA 3. That was one of the best GTAs, by the way. That was one of the, oh shit! They got San Andreas too. Hold on. Do you gotta pay for this? No, I already got the damn thing. I don't gotta pay for nothing. I don't know. I might play some of these games now. I don't know what the tier over here is. I hated Vice City, by the way. I hated Vice City. Oh, we should be having our PlayStation either by Christmas. I was just talking to some people. We should have our PlayStation up by Christmas. I'm hoping to have the PlayStation by Christmas. I want to play some. I want to make sure that we have game night on Christmas. I want us to have game night on Christmas. So we should be having our PlayStation by Christmas. I already got people looking into, I've already been talking to people about us having our own servers for GTA. So me and somebody is looking into us having our own server, our own BBN server for Grand Theft Auto. We're looking into how much it's going to cost and how much it's going to cost to run and all of that other stuff and everything that we're going to need. We're going to try to have our own server for Grand Theft Auto. And if we could get it going now, by the time Grand Theft Auto 6 come out, we can have everything in line and in place. So we're trying to get our own server up for Grand Theft. I was just talking to somebody about it recently. we're going to run whatever the latest Call of Duty is. Whatever the latest Call of Duty that came out is, we're going to get that. I also want to do tournaments for Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. I want us to have tournaments for Mortal Kombat and for Street Fighter. We're going to have tournaments over here. So get your PlayStation game up. We're going to have tournaments. Remember, we can make our own servers and invite people as far as the Call of Duties are concerned. So we could just have our own servers. If we got 20 people, we could get a team of 10 and 10. If we got 15, if we got 30 people, we could get a team of 15 and 15. So you better get your green team together. Because the only people that's going to be invited to shit like that is people that's in the green team, fam. But we do not have the PlayStation yet. We will be getting it. We will be getting it. And then everything's going to be good. I hope I get the TV stand before the PlayStation come, but the TV stand is like $180. We got to get the PlayStation, though. We got to get the PlayStation ASAP. Need the TV stand, though. Also, remember, Christmas is coming up, but Hanukkah is here. I celebrate Hanukkah, not necessarily Christmas. I celebrate Hanukkah. So anybody that want to pull up to the Amazon wish list, I'll show y'all what our Amazon wish list is looking like. We're about to get ready to run to the store anyway. I'm hungry. I'll show you what our Amazon wish list look like right now so you can see what it is. Give me one moment. Hey, if we do a saloon tonight, who's going to pull up to the saloon? If I make a live specifically for doing the saloon, who's going to pull up? Obviously, we're going to talk regular news stuff also. But if I make a live tonight for the saloon, who's going to pull up? All saloon purchases are going to go towards Amazon, just so we can be clear. Anything that you dump into the saloon, we're going to buy in real time. Real time. In real time. Nobody's going to be able to say I'm lying about nothing. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Wait, hold on. Did you pull up to the Cash App or something? I don't know why you're saying that. So let's look at what we have left on the Amazon wish list real quick, because I know that there's people that want to support the platform. Those people are lying to you. That's telling you that I smoke weed. That's it. I don't even buy alcohol. I would love to buy a bottle of wine and drink a bottle of wine with y'all tonight. I would love to do that. I would love to, on Friday nights, we sit up in here and I buy a bottle of wine on Friday or on a Saturday, and we sit up here and I bullshit with y'all while we drink some. All right. You said you might pull up, Ken? All right. Anybody else might pull up to the saloon if we do the saloon tonight? Anybody else? Even though I don't celebrate them because I'm an Israelite, you know how nieces and nephews. No, I get it. But remember, Hanukkah exists. Don't forget that part. Give the Hanukkah gifts to the parent, and the parent can decide when they want to give it to the kid. And remember, it's not about money, so you don't have to go spend $100 on every gift. You could get a couple of gifts that cost $5, a couple of gifts that cost $10. Give it to the parent and let the parent decide what they want to do with it. If we go live tonight, I expect around 7:38. I do want to go before 9. I expect around 7:38. This is our Amazon wish list. If y'all want to, I really could use these plates right here. Wait, which one is the? Okay, there we go. I really could use these plates. We need that for business, just so we could be clear. We need this for YouTube, Instagram for working. We need this for our camera. Just pointing at the stuff that's really, really important. I don't have no oven at all. My oven is broke, so that would be nice. I could be able to cook. That's for the TV. I do need that. But this right here, stabilizer, that heater is very important. It's cold as shit. The stabilizer and this thing right here, the most important pieces. But there's a ton of things down there that are not that expensive. If you just want to go spend like $10, $15, and you really want to help out what we're doing over here, you can go down to the Amazon wish list. They are there for like $20 and shit, cheap. With that being said, I'm gonna get to the store. I'm hungry. I'm expecting we're gonna at least do a Tonight Show. I'm expecting. I would love to do a Tonight Show saloon edition. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call. If you do a drop during the day before the Tonight Show starts, I'm still going to call it as a saloon drop. So after this show ends, if you do a drop, so what that's supposed to say, Roy? What do you mean by that, Roy? Somebody get ready to kick Roy. So if you do a drop before the Tonight Show, I'm still going to count it and call it as a saloon drop when the show starts. All right? All right? I'm going to say that again. If you do a drop, because they mad right now. Y'all did over $100 in drops this morning. They're pissed. They're like, Frost is going to get food. They're like, all of the things. They're pissed, fam. So they're going to be here tonight trying to harass me. So I want to know who's going to pull up to the cash, to the obviously you're going to have to do it through the Cash App or the PayPal because we're not going to be live. So I want to know who's going to pull up because I would love to start the show off doing the saloon for the first 5 minutes. First 5-10 minutes, I'm just doing saloon drops because the drops already came in before the show started. The reason why I don't do more shows at night is because I don't think the community be supporting me. And the only people that come in here when I do the shows at night, it feels like it's the people that hate me. I don't want to do a show for them. I don't want to do a show for them. I don't like them, and that's never going to change. I know they think if they harass me enough, we'll somehow become cool. I promise you that has never happened in my life one time. The closest that ever came was Akeem, and I didn't dislike Akeem. Because as much as Akeem used to come around and do whatever he was doing, that nigga was solid. We grew up in an era where people didn't pick on people like that. And when you did, there was consequences and repercussions. Niggas didn't try to help you. I'm out here alone, fam. I got people that fuck with me. Don't get it confused. But for the most part, I'm out here alone. I'm about to go to the store right now. I don't even know how many people are going to be following me around. I don't know how many people are going to try to get into a conversation with me just so they can pretend like I'm arguing with them. I have no idea. I don't know how many people is going to come try to stand next to me just so they could get on a photo standing next to me so they could then go tell people I was saying something to them or doing something with them or something. I have no idea. I can't even stand next to people. With that being said, everybody have a blessed day. I'm going to have a blessed day. I'm going to go outside maybe twice. And then I'm going to sit inside for the rest of the day and we're going to work on some stuff. Shit. I might have to go across town today. We might have to go across town today to go do something. Maybe I go live if I go across town. If I got to go across town, maybe we go to, if I got to go across town, maybe we go to, 42nd Street today. How cold is it? It's too cold. 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 If it was warmer, I would have went downtown to Times Square or something. It's just too cold. It's too cold. The only way I could go down to Times Square is if I'm going down to Times Square to go into somewhere to do something for a little while. I'm not going to just go out down there to stand around and then come home. It's too cold. With that being said, I love y'all. Please, everybody go do something worth doing. Like, comment, subscribe. Stamp God's name on it. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. I'm trying.